For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. In the context of our world today, these words of the Lord through the prophet Isaiah also remind me of a few other lines from the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 23, verse 35. The people stood watching, and the rulers even sneered at him. They said, "He saved others, let him save himself, if he is the Christ of God, the chosen one." The soldiers also came up and mocked him. They offered him wine vinegar and said, "If you are the king of the Jews, save yourself." In today's world, we worship power, we worship wealth, we chase after popularity. But Christ, who was the Son of God, despite having the powers to raise the dead, to make the blind see, to make the lame walk, to heal those who were sick, he allowed himself to be stripped, to be tortured, to be mocked, stripped of all dignity, and finally hung on the cross. We who profess to be Christians, especially here in the Northeast, I think we need to remember this, his humility and his love for service in this season as we approach Christmas this year. Thank you.
Even though we do not understand what God is up to in our lives, which may happen frequently, He asks us to trust Him. He knows what He is doing, even if we cannot comprehend His method of doing. We will never completely understand God's ways or grasp why He does what He does, but we can worship Him for the goodness and love and mercy that He has already shown us. The method used by God in making His outreach of sending His only begotten Son to this world stagger human comprehension, but are at the same time a dazzling invitation to abiding faith.
Isaiah chapter 55 verses 8 and 9. My thoughts are not like your thoughts, my deeds are not like your deeds. My thoughts and my deeds are higher than your thoughts and your deeds. In short, that is what the two verses say. And I'm going to try and put those two verses in context with the Christmas story. Now we know from the very beginning, God made us in His image, and His image is the image of free will. He has the free will to do whatever He does, and He's given us that free will to do whatever we want to do. But along with whatever we want to do, He has set down some commandments of the things that we can do and the things that we should not do. It started with Adam and Eve. They were given to live in the Garden of Eden, to eat of any tree that they liked, except one tree. They defied Him. Today He's given us that free will. We are allowed to do whatever we like, but abide by some commandments, and we defy them. So our thoughts can never reach to His level, neither can our deeds reach to His level. We're going to fall short all the time. In fact, we might fall so short that we'll be at rock bottom. Now, Christmas came to save us from that. Christmas is the time when He sent His Son Jesus Christ to help us to rise up, to have higher thoughts, to have deeds that are higher. We can never get up there on our own. Christ God sends Christ to us and He pulls us up. He helps us to improve our thoughts and He helps us to improve our deeds. That is the relevance of Christ, that we become more and more in the image of God, in the image that He made us. Thank you.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna.
Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, in my prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice, let me testify. Oh, in my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose.
Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Yeah, I choose.
Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna.
Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, in my prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice, let me testify. Oh, in my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose.
Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Yeah, I choose.
Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay.
Let it move you, let it move, let it move you.
Let it move you, oh, let it move, let it move you. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Go let it move you, go let it move, go let it move you. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay.